So I'm really in between. I don't think it's fully ethical because if the person is completely healthy, then why would you do euthanasia? Now, if the person has a really bad illness, little disease, a really extreme cancer, brain tumor, it's paralyzed, then okay. If the person is in vegetable state, okay. I think that will be the most common situation for me. To be like, okay, euthanasia. But if, like, people could be really bad, like, they could have a really bad quality of life. So if that is the case, I agree. If the person is completely healthy, can move its extremities, not okay. The same as suicide, at least for me. It will be just like, hey doctor, please kill me. No. I think there's a difference because passive euthanasia, it's basically when, at least how I have seen it in Grey's Anatomy, it's more common when you're in a hospital and you're in vegetable state, like the, let's say, I don't know, emergency contact is called and they're like, okay, I don't know, the person is in vegetable state. Do you want to unplug all the machines keeping him alive, or do you want to wait for a miracle? Then, okay, I will say it's ethical then to do euthanasia. But active euthanasia, I don't think I agree with that. Because it's, like I said, basically suicide. Like, as long as the person is having a good quality of life. But again, like, if the person is in bad shape, okay, maybe active, okay, ask a doctor to kill you. But yeah, like, of course a person has the right to terminate their life. Like, we don't even ask to be born. But besides from that, I think it really depends on the situation. Like, being in really bad shape, because if you're completely healthy, like, there's a lot of people that are missing a leg, a arm, and they still keep up. So if a completely healthy person wants to do this, then I don't agree. But for me, honestly, like, when it comes to euthanasia, the person would really have to be in a really bad situation. If not, then maybe in the doctor, I will be like, take them to psychology, psychiatry, and do an evaluation. So, Dr. Kirnavan, I really was the first video. Yes. Do you think it was right that he should have gone to prison? Why or why not? I mean, like or not, euthanasia is killing. It wasn't clear to me, but I believe he said the patient asked for it, then I will say no. Because yes, doctors go to medical school and they took an oath to save life. But if this person is signing, I think, a lot of papers to end his life, you're just doing your job. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's a savior. I only think he did what the patient wanted, and he had to take responsibility, and therefore he went to prison. Because still, he could have said, I won't do this. Still he did. This is such like a delicate topic because even if the person signs a lot of paperwork, this could still happen, like the doctor could still go to prison. About the Terry Schiavo case. She was in vegetable state is my understanding. And if the husband tried and he couldn't figure out a way to help her, then there wasn't anything to do there. It would have been the same that years passed. She kept blinking and eventually died. So, and also like thinking for the husband, he will have to limit himself. Like if they have kids, I don't know, let's say they had, that will be so tough to go to a hospital and see your mother in a bed. That would be very sad. But about being authorized, I think the parents and him should have got into an agreement. Because if the parents were willing to take care of her, okay, you're assuming the responsibility. But he didn't want that responsibility anymore. So they should have got into an agreement. Because if it's their daughter, yes, it's your wife. But if they went to court, the communication wasn't there. So, yeah, very, very delicate topic, just my opinion.